hope you are having a great day. Now, man, y'all know we've been talking about these definitions. Y'all know we've been talking about these terms and really just getting a better understanding of what credit is. And that's what I really want you guys to understand. I really want you to start to really understand and process these terms in your mind and really understand what they mean. So when you see these items on your credit report, when you're talking to a lender, it's not like they're talking gibberish to you, right? I really want you guys to really get the message in these videos, right? So today, man, we're talking about revolving credit versus installment credit, right? I know you hear it all the time, like what is revolving credit? What is installment credit? I'm gonna give you a few examples as well, right? And we're going to straight give you the definition, right? I give you guys the straight definition as well as the examples to follow up, right? So we have installment credit, right? Things such as student loan, mortgages, car loans, right? It shows that you can pay back borrowed money consistently over time, right? All right, so those are the examples, right? Mortgages. That's money that once you pay it back, you don't get your mortgage money just necessarily back once you pay the lender, right? You're paying it towards the mortgage, it goes towards the loan, and then that money is no longer available to you. It's paying down your loan or the principal in that loan, right? Same thing with a car note. Once you pay the car loan, you're paying that amount. You're paying it down until you pay it off. The account eventually gets closed, and then that money is no longer available to you, right? However, when you're talking about revolving credit, it shows that you can take out various amounts of money each month and pay it back, right? Those are what you would call those credit cards, right? That is what is considered revolving credit, right? Once you use a credit card, you have a $5,000 limit. You use $1,000, you give $1,000 back, and now your limit went from 4,000, but it went back to 5,000. Once you gave the money back, you have that limit available to you, which is the exact opposite of installment credit, right? If you have a loan for $5,000 and you pay $1,000 towards that loan, your loan is now $4,000. You're not gonna have necessarily $5,000 back to you with a credit card. So you want to be very mindful when using each of these type of credits because as you can see, you can pay on these differently. However, they both can affect your score in a negative way if you do not pay, regardless of if you have an installment loan, regardless if you have a revolving credit and things like that. Now, both of these type of credit accounts are good, right? As you can see at the top, I have it is 10% of your FICO score, right? Your credit mix, that is called switching up your credit mix, showing that you can pay various type of loans, right? Consistently over time, and with revolving credit, you want to pay that on a monthly basis. Whatever you pay, whatever you spend, you want to pay it. Even if you do not pay it in full, you want to pay more than the minimum. With installment credit, and in particularly mortgages or even car loans, right? Because those can be big ticket items. Always check to see if there's a prepayment penalty before you begin to start paying payments early. Because in your mind, you could be thinking, oh, I just want to pay my loan down faster. But however, it actually could be a prepayment penalty if you was to pay your mortgage early, sometimes in some cases, or your car loan early. So always ask your lender that. Always ask as many questions as you need to ask. Always ask as many questions as are you confused about. No question is a dumb question. I do not believe no question is a dumb question. There may be common sense to answers, but you always want to ask. You always want to ask. You always want to ask. Be careful with revolving credit because, like I said, that money gets allotted back to you. You now have it available to you to spend, so you want to spend wisely. You want to be very careful with managing that credit, especially when you are managing multiple amounts of revolving credit. If you're someone that has over a 700 credit score, you may be managing multiple amounts of credit and also high limits on credit cards. If you have an installment loan, you may be managing hundreds of thousands in debt. You may have a mortgage for 100,000. You may have a mortgage for 200,000. You want to make sure to pay on time because with mortgages in particular, when you do not pay, you know you get in pre-foreclosure, which goes into foreclosure eventually. You can lose your home to the bank. Car loans, you get repossessions on your credit profile that really hurt your score, man. and student loan debt, it can help you build positively, but at the same time, when you do not pay those student loans 6 months after you graduate, it can hurt your credit score, okay? So, lastly, guys, like I said, man, we talked about installment credit versus revolving credit. What is the main difference? Like I said, both of these can help or hurt your credit score depending on how you are using these accounts and what activity you are doing. Like I said, it is 10% of your credit mix when it comes to your FICO score, guys. I really hope this information helped, and I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.